Hey folks, today I'm going to show you the exact settings I use in TweetAdder, as well as give you a general overview of the interface, which you can see here. This is basically the overview screen, and you'll see the two accounts that I have, or the two profiles I have set up here with TweetAdder, and it gives you an overview of all this stuff that would be relevant to you. It tells you how many people you're following, how many followers you have. It gives you the numbers for today. So for search and perch, I've followed 44 people today, and mind you, this is all automatic that I have set up, and I have 15 followers today. And then it will show you, basically the green circles mean that you have it set automatically. So I have following settings set automatically, follow backs, unfollows, no automatic tweets for now, at least for this profile, and we have automatic searches, thanks, RSS, retweets, and replies. So you can see there's a ton of settings that you can automate with TweetAdder. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to show you the settings I have for my top-rated coffee maker site, which I think will be more useful to you because I do have more followers for that account and a decent ratio. So what you do to go into a profile is double click, and all the settings are in this sidebar here. Right now we have tweet search selected. But basically what I do is I set a black whitelist up first, so that's not in this, that's under this tab, which is actually hidden, so it shows the profile, and click on black whitelist, and then you just enter the usernames and add them to the list. So these are all the people I don't want to unfollow if they haven't followed me back. So I would never unfollow these users here, and similarly with a blacklist you can add people that you never want to follow. And then we have a to follow list. So this just lists everybody that I've added that I plan on following. And this list was developed, so I took followers of a particular user. So one major user, coffee companies in my industry, I want to follow all of his followers. So what I did was I went down to this setting, followers of a user, and then you just enter the username, search now, and I'll add somebody right here. So first thing I would recommend doing is to find kind of the major Twitter people in your industry and search for their followers, and then add their followers to your to follow list. And we'll see how to do that in just a second. Alright, so it does take a while for the list to load, especially if the user has a lot of followers, but this is what it will look like once it's done. And you can see the last tweet by each of the users, their username, the name that they use, as well as the user ID. So what I do, and this is the process I followed, I click the uncheck all, and then I save all, and it says 9,317 unique user IDs were saved, and then the duplicates, so people that are already on my list, or my to follow list, are skipped over. And now when you go over to follow, or I'm sorry, to the to follow list, you'll see the previous people on my list here, as well as the new ones. So this is the user, Coffee Nate, that I'm now going to go after all of his followers. So that was my first strategy, or my first step. And something else I did to build a to follow list is the tweet search. So anybody anybody that has a tweet with these keywords, coffee maker, I searched any distance, so I may also want coffee maker reviews. This might be even more relevant, and I can search within 1,000 miles, choose the recency, so I said any, and I'll search now. So then it shows me everybody, including myself, that has had a tweet that has coffee maker reviews in it. So I'll select all and save all. And so added 8 more to the list. So yeah, that's the first step, is to build a to-follow list. And what I would recommend is following people who already follow industry leaders. And of course, you want to do this after you establish your black-white lists. So these users, CoffeeNate and Coffee Cup News, are actually on my white list. So even if they don't follow me back, I won't unfollow them automatically. And then you could set up your follow back automaticity, if that's even a word, and you would have to click this button here. So automation was on, now it's off, now it's back on again. And you can either do it in bulk, so I could send 44 follow backs right now if there were 44 people that I had to follow back, or I could just set it up automatically, and I can create that ratio that I outlined in the image on the post where I review TweetAdder. So I could stop sending follows, or follow backs rather, once my following to follow ratio reaches 2:1. So if I'm already following, say, 1,000 people and I only have 500 followers, at that point, even if somebody new followed me, I wouldn't follow them back because my ratio had been reached. So that's a cool feature, and you should definitely set up that automatic feature for follow backs. It's all about the reciprocation when it comes to building your Twitter following. And then similarly, you want to automatically unfollow people that don't follow you back. So down here, who to unfollow, you can unfollow any non-reciprocal follows. So that's how I had it set up. And I usually wait 3 days. You could wait a full week. You could wait even 365 days if you want. But 3 days has worked well for me. I think that gives people enough time for a follow back. And you want to make sure you click this button too. So automation's on, it's green, it's good to go.